Guys, hope you guys are doing well. So I know many of you are busy with your vision boards, you're busy with your New Year's resolutions, and you're thinking, this is what I'm gonna change, this is where I wanna be. Before you go into what you want to change, you first need to recognize where you are. You first need to acknowledge where you are, because number one, if you don't recognize where you are, you don't understand where you are, you don't acknowledge where you are, it's impossible to rectify what you need to rectify. It's impossible to get to your future. So the starting point of every dream goal you set, ask yourself, where am I? What is it that I need to do to get to where I want to be? Secondly, set authentic goals, goals that are for you, not goals that you see on social media, goals that you're peer pressured into setting. Set goals that fulfill you, because success looks different for each of us. And then number three, it's important that you're yourself, guys. The best freedom or liberty you can ever get is being yourself, because here's another thing: God can never help you become someone that you're not. God can never help you become somebody He didn't call you to be. So when we pretend to be people we're not, when we imitate other people, when we copy other people's dreams and goals, God is confused. Like, who are you? God is not going to be in that thing as long as it's not a thing that He called you into, as long as it's not a thing that He advised you to do. So it's important that you maintain authenticity, be inspired, see other people and want to do better, but don't aspire to be them. Set your look around you. Like I always say, I don't believe in the notion of having a role model. There's certain individuals that I look up to that impact my life differently. So instead of just saying this one individual is this person that I want to become, I say, what is it about this person that I can learn and do better and actually infuse with my real self, infuse with my personality? Because many times we get lost in trying to be other people. We get lost in trying to be our role models. We get lost in setting goals that are not even ours. One of the reasons why you're frustrated, one of the reasons why the dream won't come true, why you're not passionate, it's because that's not your goal. Set your heart, sit in quietness with God and say, God, here I am. What is it have you called me to? What type of goals am I supposed to be setting? What do you want me to be? Where am I supposed to be? Lead me to a place where I'm doing according to your will, according to your call for my life, right? So it's very important that you are very cognizant of who you are before anything, because many times we set goals that are not even ours. We get mad when God doesn't grant our desires. We get mad when God doesn't do things according to what we want or what we think we want. And God is there sitting like, I didn't call you to be a teacher. I didn't call you to be a lawyer. I didn't call you to be a doctor. That's why it will fail. I called you to be a musician. I called you to be ABCD. You just need to practice. You just need to put in more hours and all of these things. So yeah, guys, I hope you have this in mind when you're setting your goals, you're setting your New Year's resolutions. It's very important that you're yourself. It's very important that you're setting goals that are authentic to who you are. It's very important that you don't copy other people. It's important that you draw inspiration, but you don't imitate. Yeah, guys, I hope you guys are having a beautiful December. I hope you guys are your best selves, and I hope you guys are not pretentious, because God does not like Pastor Michael Todd says, God does not bless who you pretend to be. He blesses who you really are. So the starting point of your year 2024, before you start saying, this is my year, this is this, because you saw people posting about that, ask God, who am I? Where do you want me to be? How should I go about it? What is it going to take for me to be there? And again, always bear in mind, success is different for each of us. For somebody, success looks like money. For somebody, success looks like happiness. For somebody, success looks like balance. For somebody, success looks like joy, So don't copy and paste people's methods, because another thing before I go, what you don't know is God gives us specific instructions. So it's always imperative that even as you draw inspiration from me and from the next person, understand that the instruction that I have received from God is tailor-made to my life. So you may copy and paste what I do and it may not work for you. You may copy and paste what I do and it may end up you may end up in trouble or frustrated and all of these things. So always be authentic. Have yourselves a beautiful one. Ciao.